Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to Endless Legend. So, I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Now, I'm going to be playing as the Morgar. Morgar. They're an interesting oceanic faction. They're slow as shit, and they've got, like, really weird limited units. I'm not entirely sure how this is going to go. You know what? Do we want to do just islands? Could be interesting if we did entirely islands. It would give me an extremely unfair advantage we're doing it. And I'm going to throw us on hard, probably. I don't know. This will be interesting. I've never done islands before, but it feels appropriate to do it on this faction. And honestly, it's one of those where I've tried this faction for a little bit. We tried recording this in co-op, but honestly, this game is really slow. Just in general for two players. And I don't know if and when I'll ever play this game multiplayer. Someday, maybe. I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't matter too much. Maybe with Bird. Maybe with somebody that's played the game a bunch. Or maybe never. I don't know. I guess I like playing 4X strategy games in such a way that I can just, you know, mash the turn button over and over and over again. And not have to wait. So that might not be the worst idea. I don't know. I'll think about it. Anyway, let's cut to when we're done loading, come to think of it.
Luckily for Auriga, they sleep. We didn't understand them. Didn't even know where they came from. We couldn't control them. So in desperation, we contained them. What if they break free? With their power, hatred, and paranoia? Then Auriga will weep, as she has never wept before. Tears enough to fill the salt seas.
Okay, so we've got all of these people, but I don't care. This is interesting. Let's take a look, and we've already made a decision, sort of. I don't know. Let's turn on the resources. I don't see any anomalies overwhelmingly. So let's go down here. Yeah, still don't see any anomalies. Well, I don't have a choice. We're going to put it right here. We want as much coastline as we can, and up north is a bad spot. All right. So let's just get underway. The sooner that we get all these things built, the better. Seriously. Okay, so, thing about this faction, totally sucks. I don't like them that much. Sort of? I don't know. I both love them and I hate them. They've got a really, really neat feature that I absolutely love using. But beyond that, they've got just a bunch of kind of annoying, weird side things. Probably okay. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah, they've got a bunch of like weird features that I don't appreciate. Neat thing about them is they really exploit coastal tiles really well, which is really fun actually. And of course the game's already kind of freezing. Okay, there we go. I was wondering about that. Weather effect? Maybe. I don't know. Okay, Morgar awakens. Darkness moves heads, limbs, presses out, grabs, crushes, twists, breaks weakened bars, shatters cracked glass. Morgar moves. Freedom. After uncountable years, flees the structure, the caves, into the water. Dark water. Too cold, too dark. Hides too many enemies, too many memories. Freedom. Morgar moves in the darkness, finds others, so few. Rises, seeks the light, seeks air, land, fire. The forge, walls, weapons. These are strange images. Memories? Morgar remembers the time in prison, asleep but aware. The horror of immobility, impotence, imprisonment. Must breathe the air, use fire, build and conquer, spread across the world, never to be imprisoned again, never to let a power survive, that could imprison, never to be the weaker. Morgar grows. Okay, so we've got to get exploit 1 sea tile and learn the Vor tech, which is our unit. Get your minds out of the gutters. Yeah, it's our primary unit type. This actually would have been a much better coastline. Whatever. We'll get down here and exploit it slowly. I guess let's just go along the river for the time being. Yeah, so these guys move really fast in the water. And, in the water, oceans, rivers, everywhere associated with, you know, aquatic tiles. Kind of suck on land, though. Which is why I went for an island, basis right now. Okay, so I'm going to try and speed things along as fast as I possibly can. We're going to have a ton of dust because we're going to be very coastal people. And that'll be good. We're going to be coastally based. And we're also going to be, based very heavily on, what am I thinking? I wonder if we're on this island alone. Don't know. I guess I'll keep looking to see if we find somebody's borders. If we do have an enemy here, I'm just going to go straight into military and attack them. Oh. That's the deal with these guys. Okay, so I totally hate the Morgar, like, main units. They're not great. However, they're amazing in the water. Only if you go for Ancient Mariners. So I'm going to start putting points into that. Pretty much I'm going to have to leave. Yeah, I don't like this faction because they're so unbelievably weak on land that, like, I can't figure out how you would play them. However, in regards to the water, they're incredible. You know, any kind of aquatic confrontation is pretty much going to go their way. Which is really useful if I can play this for more of like an economic victory. Or point total, maybe. Because what I can do is just, you know, go expand along the coastline really hard. And stuff like that. Yeah, still not seeing anybody. I think we're alone on this island. Either that or there's somebody down south. But sadly, it looks like my... I'm going to say competition is... Uh-oh. Going to need a settler real quick. Probably. We're going to need glass steel. I want to get the Museum of Auriga. I'm not sure if we need it necessarily, but it seems like a good idea. And if I could get one fast, that'd be for the best. Okay, so we're running into these guys. Build a public library. Scientific knowledge will grow. I gotcha. Okay. Yeah, so what we want to do is find one of these zones with glass steel in it. Technically, this one will count if none else will. Plus, then I guess we get wine. Oh, we've already got 5. We've already got 5 glass steel. Okay, that's actually exactly what we need. So we don't need to rush that settler nearly as fast as I thought we did. Okay, so in that case, let's get this titanium extractor up first. And yeah, this population grows pretty fast, but I'm also doing other things. Yeah, I'll just buy the titanium extractor. We want to get the Museum of Auriga going. The sooner we get that, the better. So let's see. So if I get this, a little bit of industry, a lot of industry. Okay, Borough Street would be 5 though. That would be okay. We've also got the public library, which would be rather handy. Might buy that. I don't know, we'll figure it out. Okay. But yeah, I'm just trying to get as much industry as I possibly can here. Because the sooner we get that museum, the better it is going to be for us. Nice part is we're going to be, we're not going to want for dust at all. As long as we can have our entire, you know, development just extend down the course of the coastline, we are going to be wealthy. Beyond, I'm going to say beyond measure, but that's not really true. We're going to be pretty rich sops, though. Which will be handy. Yeah, so let's expand for a second. We get some emeralds. They're not useful, so I'm just going to pop them now for the slight happiness boost. Let's keep going for this. Effectively, I'm going to finish exploring here. Actually, I'm going to get to this rune, and then I'm going to head out. Effectively. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to be hasty here. Time is my greatest weakness in life and YouTube. And I'm constantly in need of more. What's this? Ah, it's a spice facility. Which means it's attached to a fortress. Okay, so we've run into the Fomorians. Strange and stranger, this fortress complex is in the open sea. Must be a work of... Oh, this fortress complex in the open sea must be a work of the ancient occupants of the planet. Yet they are no longer present. The fortress is manned by a strange species of creature. Will you attack or attack? So Citadel of these guys. Effectively, it's a neutral faction of... effectively kind of ancient robots. And I gotta kill them. And take them. Use them for resources. However, right now we are far too weak for that. So I'm just going to skirt the fortress and keep focusing on myself. A little bit more. Somebody's really... Oh, ready. What is going on? Okay, so he's being friendly. We're going to put a bit of points into science. Okay, so... somebody's already managed to make it to Era 2. Wow, they must be in a really high science zone. It's kind of nuts. Okay. Yeah, so we want to take these listening posts out, but I need stronger units for that. Plus, I've got to get other things done first. Let's see, I should be able to buy the mill foundry, and then we'll immediately put our industry into getting that museum. Let's see, do we have anything else around here? Actually, it looks like we've got a ton of these aquatic things, which will be exciting. Because they're great for getting resources on the open seas. Okay. So we'll have our science done. Okay, mill foundry is done. Somebody's already gotten that one. Wow. Hard AI is nuts. Museum of Auriga. I'm going to put down there. $22. Ugh. Okay, there we go. I'll get the burrow fast, because that'll give me a nice little bonus, and then we'll be working on that. Oh, apparently we do have glass steel down here. Not a huge rush, though. What's that going to require? 135. We might be able to afford it. It'll be worth it. Worth the wait, probably. Because it's going to be at least for industry. And yeah, we've got a ton of these little bases out in the water. I'm gonna go take them all. We just need those vores, and we need several other things. Okay. Okay, cannot reactivate the emeralds. That's fine. Let's take a look at this guy. Let's keep working on Ancient Mariner, probably. Happiness, no. Let's see. Transport ship. No idea what that means. Maybe it means, like, when he's embarked? All their seaborne... Yeah, so that's probably a big old bonus to this. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna build this guy up as... Oh. I don't know. I don't like the heroes from this faction that much. Their, like, basic bonuses ain't great. Might find another one, but still. Okay, so we've got a pirate ship in Morgawr. I guess we'll just keep looking for that. Did he just level up again? He did. No, we just got to that point. Okay, that's fine. So you're almost done. No sense in buying out. We don't have a whole lot of food here, but that's fine. I'll get the other stuff later. Okay. And 5 turns to getting this. Yeah, that seems like it'll be doable. Yeah, how much would it require? Too much money. So, I'm going to expand northwards first, mainly just because even though I want to go south and get all the anomalies and stuff, this specific point is going to net me a lot of oceanic, let's head over for that rune, seeing as we're there. Tile space. The more real estate we can pick up, the better. Love the coastline on here. Just in general, really. But still. Okay. Nothing particularly terrible about the winter. Run into more minor factions. Yeah, so what my plan is here is I'm actually going to try and pick up a neutral faction that has some amount of skill at, like, ground combat. How easy that's going to be, I don't know, remains to be seen, but if I could get my hands on a competent melee faction for land-based combat, that'll probably make my life a hell of a lot easier, because currently we suck at it so much. Okay, so let's do... Let's see. We're going to want money, merc market, and that. Everything else, not so useful. Let's see. Breaching wave. Breaching wave would be really useful, too. Yeah. I'm going to save the market for later. We'll do something like that. I don't know. We'll find out. Okay, get you guys on land. Search. Oh, right. We've got pearls. Okay, that'll be interesting. We'll deal with that. 3 turns till we get the, 3 turns till we get the museum. If we're lucky, we'll just have it. And nobody's going to contest. They always contest. But today, I think we're fine. How is he on water? Wow. Actually, yeah, he's a complete beast. On water. Just on land, maybe not so much, though. Because it hurts. Okay, so we've got that. Let's see. Can't build an altar of Auriga. So I'm just gonna wander around the oceans for a bit, looking. Ooh, looks like we got a bunch of pearls here. I'll pick them up. Let's see. Can we... Yeah, no need to buy it. Let's see. Then we'll get the settler, and then we'll go back to expanding. And then we'll work on everything else. We've got a lot of things to get here. Well, now that it's summertime again. Actually, seeing as we're about to take this... There we go. So that's gonna slow down... That's going to slow down the rest of our construction, but it'll be worth it. Let's stretch out a bunch. There we go. Okay. Yeah, it's going to slow down our construction a bit, but we do need more people. So I've got the, I got the Museum of Auriga. That'll be nice. This island is covered in pearls. I guess I'm just going to collect them all. Because, yeah, we want to pick up the ability to get the altar in general. If we can save up enough, the Iceworks is really handy. There's a couple other, like, really good ones that you can get by the 3rd winter. But we gotta wait for that one. Okay. So let's see. Let's drag this Burroughs Street up. I'll just get the public library. The faster we get some of these things done, the better. See if we can get the settler done in 1 turn, too. Hey, yes. Okay. The nice part is we also get the Altar of Auriga. Which is yet another expansion. I'm trying to expand quick, and as quick as I possibly can. Because the more of these tiles we can exploit, the better. Especially early on. And yeah, this won't net me levels necessarily for my faction, but I'm okay with that. Alright, so we've got that, things are looking good. Built the public library. Ah, we got that quest done. Okay. I'm just going to keep throwing points into science for the time being. Okay. Pearls, pearls. Oh, looks like we're kind of close to our first enemy. Luckily, we're on this island alone. I might actually start doing islands more often now that I know what it is, just because the idea of having all this space to myself kind of attractive, even if I'm not going to be playing a seafaring race. We'll find out. It would actually potentially give them a pretty hefty benefit. Also, looking at it now, wow, I'm not doing well. And I thought I was actually kind of acing this, but I guess expansion's kind of a little bit more necessary than I thought it was. Okay. So I'm going to move him down here. Not much for anomalies. Earth Tower's okay. That one's okay. But it gives me good access to the coast. And it's on a river. And it's the only anomaly in the area. And that way we can start to clear as much of that as possible. And then I'll do the same on the other side. I just want to have as many coastal cities as we can possibly grab. Can we not get that? Guess we can't get that. Well, it's okay. We got like 9 pearls. I'll get more. We might have a bunch remaining for us later anyway. Okay. Geomic labs, very important. Seed storage. Okay. I'll put at least one guy back on food. Wouldn't be a bad idea to get the husbandry center early too. Maybe earlier? I'll get rid of the dye extractor for a bit. It's useful, but timing. Maybe I'll move the Burrow Street down a bit. Yeah, we'll do that. The more things I can pick up sooner, the better. Okay, so we'll get our... Oh, does that put me up an era? Yes. Okay, so we're in the Age of Glory. We're done with the Breaching Wave. We've got all of these things. We built the Altar of Auriga. Let's see. How am I doing? My score is still atrocious for some odd reason. Maybe I really am doing quite poorly. I don't know. Oh, shoot. Okay, good. We are making the glass steel extractor. Just realized we need that if I want to get the industrial megapole. Well, we'll be working on that. I mean, honestly, the industrial megapole isn't quite as necessary as the other one is. Happiness is kind of incredibly useful. Okay, do you still have movements? Nope, nobody does. Oh, apparently diving uses up all of your movement points. Good to know. Okay, so we've got that taken care of. 1. 2. I've noticed my people move really weird on land. Never understood why. Damn it. Are you serious? I tell them to search the temple and they're like, into the ocean, search. Never mind, we're in the ocean. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Yeah, it's interesting going from endless space 2 and then back to this. I actually am pretty happy going back to Endless Legend. I like Endless Space. It has a lot of really cool new features that I really appreciate and totally love as features. But I feel like, I think to some degree, Endless Legend is still the superior product. Okay, so this time around, let's get seed storage and then the mill foundry. Or both, because I have money. Yes. Or sort of both. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, Dried River? No. I mean, we want both of these. Because as long as we're along an ocean or a river, we're in a good spot. What is this? Whose is this? Ah, Fomorians. Gotcha. Okay, so we're working on those things. We're slowly getting our... We're slowly getting our resources back in line. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to, get a glass steel extractor down here. And we've only got titanium, because I wasn't paying attention. Well, yeah, if we don't get the industrial megapole, we don't get the industrial megapole, and I'll live. Gotta make sure I'm not streaming. Had a mishap again, where I was just suddenly streaming for no overt reason. Okay, and considering we're actually decent in combat, Jesus. My masterminds are atrocious at fighting things. Oh well. Okay, so we've got the Leviathan. 132, 58. Versus... Yeah, what's the difference between the Leviathan and the... Maybe it has something to do with turtle, I don't know. With the turtle effect. But I guess we might as well... No, we've got to learn this if we want to continue our quest. So I guess I'll do that. Okay. Keep taking them turns. How am I doing point-wise? I'm not even catching up. They are beasting me. Well, I don't know. We'll find out. I'm always a bit slow to start. I got a boarding vessel. Or, no, I got the tech for boarding vessel. That's kind of nice. We're already up to level 4. Okay, so do we want this? Extra initiative, damage, health? Yeah. We're going to get that. The other things would be nice, but this turns them into a kind of an indomitable monster. Holy crap, 760 HP already. Yeah, go figure. He came out of that last one totally uninjured. He doesn't even have any equipment on him. Of course, still means we're going to suck in actual melee combat, but whatever. Okay. You know the next thing we're going to do? Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. So things are going alright. I might actually bring him back and start taking out these facilities here. Because in retrospect, if I can take them and exploit them for glass steel, that might not be a bad move. Okay, it's going to take him like 5 turns to get back. Which ain't great, but it's probably worth it. And he can probably solo the listening posts. I think. Okay, so we've learned how to make Vors. Okay. Quest complete. Morgar have awakened and destroyed the places that held them prisoner. To continue their war for freedom, they need stronger cities and better armies. Okay. Morgar is not in chains, but is not free. Free means unchallenged. Free means untethered. Unthreatened. Freedom costs. Must grow. Be stronger. Be crueler. Freedom is having no equals, having no threats. The fortresses threaten. Built by the jailers, smelling of the jailers, run by the jailers' beasts. Fortresses must be taken, controlled, conquered, mastered. Fortresses can never be trusted. Start there. Make the fortresses grovel. Never trust the fortresses. The smell of their jailers. What other creations of the jailers might be lurking within them? Morgar rises from the waters, spies the fortresses, opens the doors, climbs the walls, silent, merciless, cold, relentless. Sees the terror in the eyes of the jailer's beasts. Morgar is content. Create two Vors. Fight things. Gotcha. Oh, what are these? Just a random roaming army. Well, at the cost of probably my other mastermind. No. I'm going to start taking out boats. Okay, so you're done with what you were working on. Honestly, let's get the Empire Mint and then the Burrows Street. I want to expand as much as possible. Okay, let's make us a Vor while we're at it. We want Fomorian Slayer. You know, let's not period. Prow iron. Hydrofoils iron. Okay, so we'll go with these. Make them relatively cheap to build. Fomorian Slayer might be useful, but honestly, we're probably not going to be up against Fomorians very often. Okay, we'll do a couple of those. It's still going to take some time if I want to get the industrial megapole. Okay, did I get the mercenary market? Okay, I'm going to undo that. We're going to want hydrology. And the merc market. We're making enough money that it's going to be very necessary to pick that up. What do I want to get next? Dunno. Irrigation networks. Yeah, so we'll get the industry first with hydrology. Then we're going to go on and get the other stuff. Okay, and somebody already made it. Never mind. Guess I don't need to think about the industrial megapole. Well, that's fine. I'm not in a huge hurry. We're still in trouble, though, score-wise. Like, whoever Orange is down here, maybe we should go find out. Wait, isn't Orange? Don't we know Orange? Yeah, we know Orange. Orange is the dragons. Do we have anybody else? Dark green. Yeah, realistically, I think I'm still going to be fine. My resources are doing well, and despite the fact that I haven't expanded particularly fast, I have nice little bonuses and train with anomaly. Glimpse of new era. Facilities revealed. Ugh. I don't remember the AI being this aggressive in the past. Alright, building production cost. Reduction. Wouldn't mind getting a center for mineralogy. Maybe. I just want to build as many of these burrow streets as I can possibly manage. Okay, let's dive there. And then I think I'm going to start taking the, I'm going to start taking these forts. It looks like my enemies aren't really programmed to take them particularly well, or really go out of their way for, not programmed to go out of their way for... Oh, shoot. Do we have the second winter yet? No. We haven't hit second winter. Interesting. They're not programmed to go for aquatic resources. Not as much. Which is interesting. So who's in this? No clue. Well, let's attack him. If we can? Guess we can't. Okay. Yeah, I think... Araku will be able to fight them, even if he himself is not exactly, well, even if he doesn't have any teammates, necessarily. I think it'll be fine. Oop. Let's get this, and then this. I really wish I could actually expand my, oh, looks like I'm under attack already. I didn't even do that. Yeah, we lose that. Oh, wait, maybe? Pestiferous pirates. Oh, recover the stolen loot. So you get 80 dust. Okay, I'm going to keep dragging these canal locks up to the top. Sooner we get that, the faster we're going to be able to make everything else. I'm going to slow it down a little bit and get a little bit more food. More population we have, the more burrow streets we get. More burrow streets we get, the better off we're going to be. Okay, Captain kills everything in water without taking a single point of damage. And that should mean all of these are mine. And so eventually I'm probably going to want to make a number of masterminds. Specifically so I can hold these. Even if they're not very good, it'll be worth it. Speaking of, let's edit them while we're at it. There we go. Okay, so it's the second winter, which means we have enough to get this. Unlock blessing. We're not going to be able to make any immediately, but it'll be fine. Okay. So do we have any of these? So we've got enough emeralds. I'll do it. Mainly wine. Okay, so that makes everybody fervent, which is super nice. Crazy money. Do we not have mercenary market in one turn? Okay, that's fine. Okay, and you're working on that, which means let's switch over to industry. Empire Mint, Geomic Labs, Canal Systems, Titanium, Burrows Street. Yeah, let's go this way, around the coast. Okay, so it's going to take it a little bit, and I don't want to spend too much of my money, because I'm about to start hiring heroes. Should be fine, though. Okay. So everything goes back to normal. I didn't really have a whole lot of anomalies to begin with, which kind of sucks. Okay, and this time around, nah. Let's have him go all the way down the river here. Probably, like, right there. Seems reasonable. Okay. Let's take out the little Fomorian ships. We were just running around as Captain Beast Mode Mick Fight Everything ski. I'm actually pretty okay with it. But yeah, this is going to get me a ton of resources. Like blood crystals. And facilities I haven't seen yet. And so on and so forth. So we're going to try and take as many of these as possible. This is going to be where we win. Mainly because I'm a cheaty cheater and I do cheaty cheater things. Can I get the ice works while we're here? It's expensive. But is it worth it? I don't know. Oh, shit, yes. It'll be worth it, plus I don't think my heroes are going to be... The hero that I pick up is going to be that expensive. Not yet. Heroes, yes. Okay, perfect. Get out of here. What do we got? Dust efficiency, defense boost, influence boost, dust boost. Might not be a bad idea. This guy would have been a much, much better hero for running around fighting things. Could pick him up anyway, but still. Raku 3. Snow Leaper. Okay, Tinu the Chosen. Tempting to just pick up Tinu the Chosen. He's got an influence boost. And you can get that. Impassioned Preacher. Yeah, wouldn't be a bad idea to get all the way up there. Okay, Tinu it is. He's not exactly the greatest hero, but I tend not to work on my influence particularly well. And it probably should have. Should? I don't know. Anyway, he doesn't even have any skill points. That's fine. You're in kind of the worst spot for me. Guess I'll have him go down there. Would have been nice to get the pearl, but oh well. Okay, let's fight this one next. Yeah, they're getting a bit stronger. I'll have to get this guy. Okay, first ocean controlled. Controlling all of the forces. And the resource. Okay. Okay, we've also found the Dorjeshi. Yeah, so we get benefits here. Somebody leveled up? Ah, no, we just have Tinu the Chosen. Okay, let's come up for a bit. Wouldn't be a bad idea to gather what materials we can. Dive. Take care of some things. You know, the usual. We also want to come back to Matanch and pick up our, yeah, it looks like we got a couple of factories to deal with anyway. Okay, so extra ice shelf on the Empire. I don't know what the ice shelf does. See your lake. Dismiss. Okay, so we want to retreat. Now, where are they? In the worst possible of places. Be great if I could put it there, but they're in the way. So I guess we'll just do it here for the time being. We're going to be on a river tile anyway, which I guess counts. Yeah, we're going to need to get an army in here. Sucks, because I'm not going to have one. Not easily, anyway. Okay, so what are you up to? Going for these runes. It's a little bit of EXP. Yeah, so... Oh, you know what? I bet... Let's see if I can do this. Can I get mercs? Not cheaply. Not cheaply in the slightest. Damn. What is with demand? Oh, demand is like maximum price, standard price, minimum price. So because nobody's buying mercs, they're cheap. I got it. Okay, so he goes up a level. Let's see. Do we want to give him happiness? No. Wait. Nah, we want to go with this. This gives him, I think, even more defenses and movement speed, but I could be wrong. Okay, so let's bring the first of the Vors down. Because yeah, it looks like we've got several more factories to go for. I'll probably hire a ground-based hero and use him as my battleship for the time being. We'll see. Either way, this is actually a really good stopping point. I'm just going to close some of these things. Actually, kind of... God damn it. Okay, so we've got the jailers. We get some adamantine. Maybe? I'm not entirely sure. Oh, no, it's just telling me to capture these. Well, I guess that works. But yeah, so this is actually a really good stopping point. So I'll see you guys on the next episode of... Let's just fight this thing. Get out of here. Go. Shoot. Wait, what? That messed up Araku. Weird. Okay, well, one way or another, I'll see you guys in the next episode of... is he... Yeah, he just took a pummeling from that one. I have no idea why. I'll see you guys in the next episode of Endless Legend. And as always, thanks for watching.